This segment is sponsored by Our Home Magazine.
Right now is the perfect time to get organized for summer, and our next guests are ready to help declutter and maximize your space. Joining us now, organizing expert Kristen Ziegler of Minima here in our Greater Richmond region, and Martha Merritt with the Container Store, also of our Greater Richmond region. It's wonderful to see both of you.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
This is a wonderful conversation to have any time of year. We're going to focus on some trends for summertime. But Martha, starting with you, friends who don't know that the Container Store has arrived in Richmond are cheering. Can you hear it? It's happening right now. Welcome to Richmond.
Thank you so much. I hear it in the store whenever I work. The team of 42, who's there to serve the Richmond community, sees a lot of happy people coming through the door every day. Our opening day on March 20th had a line wrapping around the store, and people patiently waited because they've been ordering online from the Container Store for many years and are really delighted to have the store here in Richmond.
Well, Martha, that speaks volumes. And Kristen, you certainly know this well about the impact that getting yourself organized and streamlined can make in life. You work with so many clients in and around our area making this difference. Let's start with a simple question. Why do we bother digging in and getting organized? And why is it so important to look at not just in the summer, but the whole year through?
That's such an amazing question to start with. And I think the answer is a little bit different for everyone. I think a general answer could be to live a simpler, more peaceful, less stressful life. But everyone has goals. Everyone has something they're chasing after in life. And I always say that organizing is the gateway to all of your other goals, because it allows you the mental space, the physical space, to achieve those goals and have clarity.
It makes sense. With less clutter out and about, you have that mental space to focus on other things. A lot of folks right now are looking and saying, well, she's very minimalist, right? We see a very streamlined approach, but this is not, it's not that you go into every project that you work on with that end goal in mind, right? This is about creating systems.
It is, yeah. The company name Minima is actually a calculus term, and it's maxima and minima on a sine curve. And so what we say is we're going to help you reach your minima. It's probably not going to look like my minima, but it's all about what your comfort level is with paring down. And you're right, creating systems that are functional to each client, because everyone's household is a little bit different.
Martha, we all have different skill sets and approaches that we take. I'm sure you have many customers coming into the store who are just saying, and you probably recognize the look in their eye that says, help me, how do I get started? Are you able to get people on that track there at the Container Store?
Our team loves working with the people who come in, especially if they bring measurements with them for the space they're trying to work on. We have over 11,000 products in the store. And so because our main focus is organizing and storage solutions, we've got maybe 7 options for whatever it is you're trying to do. Our most popular sections are kitchen and closet supplies. And so those sections are right up front and often those are the first places people go when they come in. So we're there to advise, help you select, and also just let you enjoy the store, which is a beautiful range of solutions. Our slogan is where space comes from. And so in keeping with Kristen's comments, it's a lead to a better, cleaner, better organized life.
Now, Kristen, you're used to working with folks who need help developing those systems. Do you have maybe 2 easily approachable tips that you share as you're starting this project, especially this summer, right? We're emerging, we've got a lot of things ahead of us. What are 2 easy tips to get started?
Yes, I think one tip is to sort like items. We have a very KonMari approach. So if you're working in the garage and you have tools in a junk drawer and in the attic and in the garage, instead of just going through tools in the garage, consolidate all of the tools throughout the home. And that's going to help you select the ones that are adding value to your life, that are helping you reach your goals, versus the ones that are just clutter and can be donated. And that applies to any category: clothing, kitchen items, paperwork, etc. And then another tip would just be when you are deciding what to keep or discard, ask yourself, can I live without this? Would my life be simpler? And just imagine letting go of fear, making sure you're not keeping things from a place of fear, more from setting your goals and intentions.
It's all too easy to have that emotional attachment rather than like a functional attachment to these things that we have in and around the house. Martha, one tip from you that you hear maybe when folks come in, a great way to get started on a project?
A great way to get started on a project is to know what you actually have in your home. That's why you sort like with like. If you get coats from 4 different places in your house, you realize you have 17 coats. Come on, girls, you know what I'm talking about. And you can cut some of those out and then find the perfect storage solution because you have fewer of them to put away. So whatever the case, put like with like, assess what you really have and what you really need. And if you have something special with an emotional attachment, give it the treatment it deserves, a special box, a special hanger. And then you're enjoying that sentimental connection without feeling like it's cluttering your home.
Terrific advice from 2 seasoned pros. Thank you so much, Kristen Ziegler and Martha Merritt, for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Jess. It's a pleasure.
It's as though Martha's been through my mudroom in those 17 coats, but I like organizing, so we'll just let that go. We're going to share a little information. You can learn more about Minima by visiting minimaonline.com, and the Container Store you'll find at 11732 West Broad Street at Short Pump Town Center. Just follow the cheering. You'll find them online at containerstore.com. And learn more in the latest issue of Our Home magazine. You can pick up your copy on newsstands or subscribe at richmondmagazine.com/home. Find them on Facebook at Our Home Magazine and on Instagram at Our Home Mag. Stay with us. There's so much more Virginia This Morning coming up to enjoy next.